What's really unique about this experience is you're examining the understanding of the law from the point of view of the founders, in the sense that natural law was an indispensable part of the founding of this country. You're thinking about the first premises of law. And often in law schools, you don't learn anything about the natural law. There's this fiction that you just look at the text, it's a neutral text, and you're just interpreting a neutral text. But that neutrality has implicit in it assumptions from which jurists as well as others are operating from. You're looking at now the first principles that undergird the American regime.
We covered so many different topical areas, from foundational principles. How do you even defend natural law reasoning? What are the grounds for legal reasoning? What's the grounds for the Constitution? What's the grounds for the founding? What are those principles that we all shared at the beginning of the founding, but also to particular substantive areas, to the pro-life arena, to religious freedom, even to economic analysis.
Unless you come into law school with a understanding of natural law, with a belief that the Constitution and our country's founding principles really relied on these underlying moral issues, these first principles, you're not going to get that in law school. You'll usually get the opposite.
Our founders were steeped in the natural law. This is the way they thought about these documents when they're writing them. And if you can't step into their shoes, if you deny yourself that viewpoint, and at least being able to put on that lens through which to view these documents, you're really going to miss a lot.
A lot of things that maybe aren't making sense to people when they take their constitutional law class suddenly start making a lot of sense when you see it through the lens of natural law. You start understanding why did the founding fathers structure things this way? Why did the government work in this way? What were their motivations? Why did they all agree to this? Why did they all think that this just made sense? Once you understand the common foundation that they were all working on, this natural law foundation, these first principles, it becomes very obvious and very clear how all these pieces fall into place.